It's one of Corey's favorite bands of all time. So I mean, you figure, I don't know. It's just a cool idea, I guess. You know, it's one of Corey's favorites. We all love the band, and I guess to be able to show our fans, you know, a band that we like a lot, and a band that inspired us, and then, you know, be able to have them on a package where they're playing in front of a ton of people that maybe they, you know, they get to have their fans and some new people. So.
Yeah, considering the thrash metal legend that is Annihilator, don't you find it strange that they end up being opening for a young band like you?
You should probably ask them that question.
Yeah, we asked.
Yeah, go for it. But I mean, if they didn't want to do the tour, they could have said no.
Yeah.
So that's as simple as that.
Okay. Well, you're the singer, and when listening to Ascendancy, I think you have changed your vocal style from Ascendancy to the Crusade. What led you to change this?
I started singing this band when I was about 13 years old, 13, 14, and I was a terrible singer.
Yeah.
The only thing I could do was scream. So we couldn't find another singer, and I wanted to be the singer, and that was the only thing that worked. So we did that for a while, and on Ascendancy, actually, you can hear the vocal style that became the lead vocal style on several songs like Declaration, Deceived. You know, that voice is there. It's just basically singing harder. And I learned how to sing right by taking a lot of vocal coaching and by practicing a lot and touring for years and years, and then finally we got it, and we're doing the vocals we've always wanted to do since we started.
Yeah, and I think, well, many people say that your vocal style now really resembles the one of James Hetfield from the period of '89, like Justice for All. Are you a fan of James Hetfield? Were you inspired by him?
When we grow up, we want to be just like them, and I wish I was like James Hetfield. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we get that question every 5 seconds, but you know, we've compared it ourselves, and it doesn't sound like it to us. You know, I never tried to sound like him. You're born with the voice you have, and you know, we take that as a huge compliment. But in no way have we ever tried to sound like Metallica. Have I tried to sound like James Hetfield? It's just bands we like as a kid. And you know, somebody's going to have something they sound like. Everybody sounds like something. And I think with us, since we're one of the few younger bands that actually has, you know, people that can sing in the band, that they compare to the most recognizable thing, the biggest thing that people can find. And that was Metallica, the biggest rock band ever, biggest metal band ever. So it's the easiest thing to compare it to.
Okay. Do you think that the marriage of 80s classic thrash metal and more modern sounds is what made your success today?
No. I don't think that there's any specific formula or any specific thing that people can put their finger on, or why or how. I think it's just a matter of, you know, our music connects with a certain group of people. You know, our fans dig what we do. We don't try to combine any specific styles. We don't say, hey, we're going to write a thrash metal song or a fast metal song or a technical metal song. We just say we're going to write music we like. We don't care what it comes out as, or what our fans are into, or if they're into metal, or if they're into rock, or if they're into rap. We don't care. I mean, we're just a band that makes music, and that we want to share that with people.
Yeah. In your music, we can hear very distinctively your influences. But what is the authentic Trivium sound?
It just is what it is. I mean, it's too hard to even put your finger on what any band is, because hopefully with all bands they keep trying to grow and keep trying to do something different instead of just releasing the same record every single time, because I think that can get really boring. And you know, I think it's all about evolution for a band to just write what the four of them like, and you know, I think that's what it's all about, and that's what we always do.
Yeah, there was a little change in the musical direction between Ascendancy and the Crusade, I think. And what can we expect for the future of Trivium?
It's always been different. I mean, you look at every recording we've ever done, every single thing is the next step. I think with the next record, it's going to combine the best parts of the last two records, the best parts of the Crusade, the best parts of Ascendancy, and take it to the next level.
Yeah. Okay. You're 20 now, right?
21.
21? Okay. How do you live your success, your fast success?
How do I what?
Live?
Just live it. You know, like it's a job, and just like it's a fun thing to do. And that's about it. I mean, we've been on the road for about the last 3.5 years straight now, so it's just kind of all we know.
Yeah.
And I think we've done something around 550 to 600 shows in that time, which is something that most bands don't even do in their entire career. You know, that could take like 10 to 15 years for some bands, and we've done it in 3 years. So we're just going to keep touring and keep writing music and keep doing what we do. But, you know, we're the same people we've ever been from when we started.
Okay. Outside, we asked some questions to the fans. well for you. So we wrote them down and we're going to ask you them.
Sure.
Do you want to ask them?
Okay. They want to know what is your musical background. Did you go to some musical school or are you a self-taught?
Mostly self-taught. I took lessons for about a year. I'd say like once a week for about a year on and off. So not too many lessons, and the rest is self-taught. And I started when I was 11 years old, and I started getting, practicing a lot at like 12, 13.
And for the rest of the band, if you remember?
Everyone's been playing longer than me, but I'm not sure what their years are.
Okay. Can you tell us about the very beginning of the band? Were you doing your repetition in a garage or some cellar?
When we started off, every single guy would practice a ton by themselves. Make sure that they're, always practicing individually. And we practiced as a band, I guess, anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a day, maybe 5 to 6 times a week. And we'd be doing shows a lot too, shows on the weekends and even weekdays. So we've been playing shows and stuff. I think we started playing shows when I was like 13.
Okay. They want to know what is the size of your earring stretch.
I'm not sure. People keep asking. I don't really know what it is. I think it's, I want to say 3/4 of an inch or 5/8 of an inch. I'm not sure, but I know you guys don't do inch here, so I don't know the millimeters. It's pretty big though.
18 maybe?
I'm not sure. It's pretty big.